Chicken dinner.
Drop your gun.
Or what? Are you gonna shoot me in cold blood?
If I have to.
That's mighty tough talk for a little girl.
That's it. Wait a second, that gun sounded different. Mistake. Saves us the work.
Mr.
Smith.
What are you doing here?
Tending to some unfinished business.
Oh, whoop.
Mr. Jones?
Are you all right, Miss
What
Archer?
the hell's going on?
Aye. What's going on?
There's your
What's he
traitor.
said? Whoop.
You mean
Smithy?
How long have you known?
I've suspected you for some time. You've only just now confirmed my suspicions.
So you followed us?
All this time you thought he might be a traitor?
Indeed, but I had to be sure.
You might have warned Bruno.
He did.
Bruno? What? How many people are going to raise from the dead?
Bruno.
Oh, he's going to pull a last stand. That's fast. Too slow, Smith. Too slow. And stay down. That was unexpected, but still
Everyone okay?
Good shooting,
predictable.
Archer.
But what about Tom?
Tom Goodman died in Amsterdam.
What?
What? But I thought...
The man you knew as Tom Goodman was an imposter. His real name was Melvin Blitzney.
Blitzney?
He's a former vacuum cleaner salesman from Akron, Ohio.
I don't understand.
Yeah, named
Quite
Blitzney.
simple. 7 years ago, Mr. Jones took Smithy off the active list due to his increasingly inadequate performance in the field. Mandatory retirement came as a great blow. Smithy, like many operatives, thought of himself as a man of action. He viewed his reassignment into the role of an administrator as an insult to his virility. He kept his dissatisfaction to himself, secretly plotting to discredit Jones and, in the process, line his own pockets. To this end, he recruited Melvin Blitzney, who underwent plastic surgery, extensive training, and months of voice lessons in order to become Tom Goodman, for whom Smithy, meanwhile, laid a deadly trap in
The
Amsterdam.
police chase.
How did Smithy hook up with a vacuum cleaner salesman from Ohio?
Yeah.
Apparently, they met in a bar in Florida on one of Smithy's last assignments. Anyhow, with Goodman out of the way and no one any the wiser, Smithy launched the next phase of his scheme, which was to nurture a relationship with an up-and-coming terrorist organization. He chose harm. His plan was to create an international incident of staggering proportions and simultaneously cripple Unity so that we would have no choice but to capitulate. Such an unmitigated failure would force Mr. Jones to step down, giving Smithy control of Unity and also a handsome payoff in a secret bank account in Zurich.
But what about Morocco?
It was a trap meant to snare us both. Mr. Jones and I agreed that it would serve as a perfect opportunity for me to disappear for a while.
You might have warned me, you know.
We couldn't risk tipping our hand.
You mean you didn't think I could keep a secret?
Keeping a secret wasn't enough. Smithy had to believe I was dead, which meant that you had to believe it as well. I'm truly sorry.
Understandable.
Oh, you will be. But there are still some things I don't understand. Smithy was extremely forthcoming with information for someone who wanted us to fail.
Every mission he sent you on was a trap. Eventually it occurred to him that you were far more competent than he had anticipated, but it was already too late by then. You had outwitted him. Besides, if he'd attempted to conceal information, he would have drawn suspicion to himself, which he couldn't afford.
True.
But why did Tom, or Melvin, whatever his name is, blow up the cargo freighter?
3 guesses.
To get rid of you, of course.
But Inga Wagner and Magnus Armstrong were aboard the ship.
They were expendable.
What?
If you knew all this, why didn't you just arrest Smithy and be done with it?
Evidence, I think.
Because we didn't know all this until very recently. Your investigations revealed much of the information we needed. But the final piece of the puzzle fell into place yesterday afternoon, when I found this in Smithy's flat.
The puppet.
Indeed.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry I had to deceive you, Kate.
Sorry's not good enough. Do you have any idea how devastated I was?
I should leave you two alone. I'm sure you've plenty of catching up to do.
He's chickening out.
You certainly looked sad.
What do you mean?
Well, I was watching when you came to pay your respects.
You were spying on me?
Spying on the
Not
spy.
intentionally.
I ought to kill you myself. Who's buried here anyway?
No one. It's an empty casket.
An empty casket?
Calm down.
Don't run away from me. Come back and take what's coming to you.
Kate, please. You're overreacting.
I'll show you overreacting, you bastard.
Yeah, and that's the end of it. I wonder if Bruno's will survive for No One Lives Forever 2. I don't have the game, but perhaps someday I'll find it and let's make a let's play of it. And then let's check out the credits. Well, there are a couple of things I'm going to do after this, and that's making a couple of extra videos, of course, about the intelligence we've gathered. I'll make a couple of extra videos for that, and possibly one or two for the, well, probably one for the dialogue choices I didn't make. The first video of that was still before the Baron, in the interview with the Baron, I believe. So, but there hasn't been that much. There haven't been that much conversations where you can choose options, but I'll still go look for those. Let's see. Yes, with this project almost done, Bill van der Voort. Didn't I read that name in one of the intelligence items? As I was saying, with this project almost done, pretty soon after I've after I've done the extra videos, I'll take a couple of days off in which I'll only work on Technomage and Time Shift. But after that, I'll start another project of another 60s style game. Research on authentic coins. What the heck was that? The next LP will also be a 60s game with a 60s style game, as I said. Also, of course, also a spy game. It won't be any sequel to this game, since I don't have it. It will be something different that I can tell you. And with that LP, I'll have. I need one special condition. I'll be taking one special condition because of one annoying part about the game. Santa plus voices too numerous to count. That's a lot of voices. Oh, Kate and Ingrid share the same voice actor. And Mr. Smith and Baron Dumas. We had game tools, copyright and stuff. Yeah, Monolith. Only 2 years after they've started, they've already got this great game, which got a couple of Game of the Year awards, which I didn't know. I looked it up on Wikipedia. Oh, an epilogue. Volkov. That's the third one who returned from the grave.
I'm afraid I have bad news.
The
I'm already
drunk
aware
guy.
of the situation, Dimitri. No matter. We'll just have to do better next time, won't we?
The drunk guy is the leader of harm. Well, that's a bit risky, I'd say, for the leader of a terrorist organization to place himself within the field of their operations, where he can easily get shot by anyone. Or he could, he'd probably die sooner of liver poisoning because of all the alcohol, or he's just acting to be drunk. Every time we get near him, he appears to be drunk. Could be that he is, but could also be a show, so that we leave him alone or something. Well, Well, this has been the game. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it, although there were annoying parts. But see you in the extra videos. This has been Mark91 signing off. But see you in the, as I said, see you in the extra videos. But until then, have a nice day and goodbye.